What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Heaven 17. And I've decided to jump ahead to the next album, which is Pleasure 1, 1986, though there was still one more bonus tune in the expanded folder for How Men Are, which was the extended mix of Sunset Now. So we'll eventually circle back and hit that, but as I said, I just felt like going to the next album. And the opening tune on Pleasure 1 is Contenders. Those who are in competition for some outcome, those who are candidates for some designation, some role, some recognition, some ceremony. So yes, obviously the word itself has a degree of ambiguity or can apply in a number of different circumstances, and beyond that, it is a single word title with no additional context as a phrase. So yes, I will try to follow what I can. Let's give it a listen. This is Heaven 17. The song is Contenders, and it's the first tune on Pleasure 1, 1986.
We're going to stop this world from turning. We build it up, you knock it down. If you go high, then we'll go higher, beyond the sky, without a sound. It's gonna take a lot, but we've got plenty. Keep building up, keep moving round. If you use 10, then we'll use 20. They're up above and underground, all around. We won, we lost, we've counted up the cost, and we've evened out the scores. We are contenders, telling you, so pay attention. These words are truth, come from above. In God we trust, and He has told me, I need you now, and I'm talking love. We want a piece of what you're selling. Put up your hands and face the wall. How much it costs, there is no telling. How much it costs to walk so small. We're so true, we dare, we people just don't care. We've got you running scared, we are contenders. Rich or poor or hiding from the law, you know what we've got in store, we are contenders. Black or white, Arab, Christian, Israelite, we are hiding in plain sight, we are contenders. Don't bother asking for a favor, I always get all that I want. Though some are foolish, we are braver than those who do not have a bond. Forget the turning of the seasons, let's escalate and never stop. And yes, we've talked, but for no reason. Let's start again, right from the top. Count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got the world on a string, but it ain't got that swing. You speed it up, stand. The frontier wilder than the West ever was, and no sheriff round of this outlaw town. So Superman, if you are listening, help us out. You're on the team. For truth and justice, the American way, the fight for rights, not what it seems. With guns or sword, there is no reward, but we're fighting on. We are contenders. We won or we lost, and we counted up the cost, and we even out the scores. We are contenders. You're black or white, Arab, Christian, Israelite. We are hiding in plain sight. We are contenders. No virgin birth is going to claim the earth. We know what you're worth. We are contenders.
I like that a lot. I mean, their catalog ever since the split with Human League has had a lot of soul and some funk and definitely some flavors that were not typically found in a lot of synth pop at the time. Though I feel like by here, 86, and I've talked about this in a number of different deep dives, and some very prominent ones in terms of, bands that I did know going back to my youth in the 80s, but which I didn't really know their full progression or even most of their catalog. Bands like Duran Duran, bands like Eurythmics, where like when you get to the second half of the 80s, there are some more soul and funk sounds and so on. So I feel like in that regard, Heaven 17 were a bit ahead of the curve. But then here, it doesn't sound as unusual given what I now know about the shifting stylings and trends within the world of pop music, electronic-based pop music, and so on. But I will say, okay, so number one, I was very keyed in on the lyrics. Well, I didn't hear everything. I heard a lot to be intrigued by. So, like, at first, they're talking like they are in a competition. Like, if you go high, we're going to go higher. If you bring 10, we're going to bring 20. And so it's like, okay, contending. You are contending for something, and there are other suitors, other candidates, other contestants that you are vying against or with in the same field of competition. And then it's saying like, it's like they're not defined in the way that some groups are. It's, we're not Arab or white or, like we're not Israeli or Israelite. It's like, but we're hiding in plain sight. And then I was thinking maybe it's not that we're not any one of those, but like none of those groupings fully characterize us. So I wasn't quite sure like how to read that. But again, it sounds like there is this sense of like, we're doing something differently, or we're defined in a way that is different from these more like common or, demographic or cultural categories. Oh, and now that I get here, there was a line that I caught in the back half, which of course I'm blanking on. Oh, that's annoying. This does happen. But yes, ultimately, to switch to the Sonics for a moment, it has this, bass groove to it and a bit of a funky guitar along the way. And even the vocal delivery had a bit of this, sort of stagnated, it's kind of like jumping with the rhythm type of style. And then there was that sound like in the early phases of the track, which felt like deliberately arrhythmic, like it was sort of out of rhythm on purpose. It's going to annoy me. I have to look this up. I don't normally do this, and I'm sort of averse to doing this because I like to let a song's lyrics wash over me over the course of successive listens. But I am annoyed. Oh, the Superman, like that. I didn't even get to the lyrics. Like, Superman, we want you on our side, which, like, okay, so we're building a team of, like, powerful people and, like, Avengers jokes that are in there. But, yeah, it's like, you want Superman on your side. And then, and the other line that I was thinking about, which came earlier in the song, is, like, in God we trust. And, he told me, like, he wants me to do this thing. So it seems a bit playful. It's, like, drawing on, religious and demographic and cultural phenomena. And again, also saying that like we're gonna do it bigger or better, like whatever you do, we're gonna do one more, which inevitably made me think of the Spinal Tap. Like, no, this one goes to 11. But yeah, so I'm not sure, the Superman reference exactly how to take that. But yeah, it seems like they're drawing on some different fields and saying like we're doing something unique and special. I'm glad I remembered that. In any case, do let me know what you think. And as I said, at some point we'll come back for the extended mix of Sunset Now. I just really wanted to go to the next album. So in any case, from this little one and I, let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.